This is going to be G2's hardest game yet by a mile. Stompn G2 up against Virtus Pro, aka Russian Cyborg. They are literally known as Russian Cyborgs with perfect aim, and that is because besides Shaiko's team in the EU, Virtus Pro, this team, this is the other global contender. All the other teams, I know Secret's top 3, but usually you count them out of like winning a major or something. Virtus Pro is a team you expect to win events outside of Shaiko's team. If you have any ball knowledge, you know this is an old rivalry. Back when they were Team Empire, they had this 22 round game against Team Empire back in the day. Back when G2 was a dynasty with Pengu and Fabian, Empire on the other side with Joystick were the rivalry team that were the first to almost dethrone that dynasty. Right, but now we have a new age. Now we have Stompn. Very interesting. No Ace Hibana ban. That means we've been seeing perma Ace Hibana ban on Bank this entire season. Now that means they can actually use Ace Hibana to open up E3 wall for clears and stuff. Holy shit! What the fuck? That's crazy, G2. That's a crazy gamble on their bans. We'll see, chat.
It's going to be really interesting looking at the back.
Which already taking out the Goyle at the Nile server side. Full clear. Just a really default full clear by Virtus Pro. Biggest thing for Virtus Pro is I don't want to see them doing any fast bullshit. I feel like they're like absolutely deadly when they're playing their kind of default slow play style. They have a drone. They have a drone on the roam right now. They see him. It should be one nade, and that guy has to run away, and he's freebies. It should be freebies as long as he has a nade.
Hard breach charges also really help because it does free them.
Hello?
To say, okay, then,
that's a nade. Oh, freebie. Freebie. This is gonna be tough because Virtus Pro's like kind of default pace, which is very slow, very punishing. Is kind of counters out G2's playmaking solo play style. So we have to see G2 how G2 plays layers. If G2 can play layers and refrag very well this game, just like Doki did now with the C4 on the repellent, just now. That'll be good for them. But if anything becomes solo and Virtus Pro doesn't rush, plays their default pacing, it should be very hard for G2. The reason Virtus Pro kind of developed the kind of rushy pace was because they had to do crazy aggressive strats. One of the reasons why you don't see Virtus Pro a lot, why you didn't like hear about them, is because, bro, they play from Russia, so they have 150 ping. Now they're like boot camping in Europe, closer to where the servers are, so they're actually tearing up the league right now. But before, they had to use different strats for online league versus LAN. Like you would always see them kind of shit the bed on LAN, barely make it, or online, sorry, on the online pro league, and then on LAN they would make top 4 every single time, just because of like the fact that they were on 150 ping playing from Russia. But now they have good ping. They're tearing it up. Boot camp is in Serbia, I heard. Yeah, this drone work is tearing apart G2. I wonder if they're gonna go for a pick on the main stairs. So right now the layer for G2 is E2, elevator 2, second floor, and main stairs. They want to get a pick on that before falling down the hatch. But Virtus Pro are already going for execute. 3 smokes on Laura though. That they have to flood through. They have to pick an awkward plant spot. Virtus Pro cannot go for default plant because Laura still has 3 smokes. Yeah, this is chalk for Virtus Pro. This is the issue with their playstyle though. Is the load time. But the smoke dies! The smoke's dead! The smoke's dead and the flank goes down too! Stompn dead! The smoke died! That was a big fucking blunder! That was a big fucking blunder! How did the smoke die? Yeah, you should be smoking the lockers. Okay, yeah. I don't want to act like I'm fucking tripping. You definitely do the far back smoke lineup. You're invincible to everything but main stairs wallbang. Then you have a guy playing, or even the prone one, the prone lineup if you have the rotates made in the correct way. What the fuck is this strat? Oh, I understand. So he's gonna pop that mirror, I guess? So usually you have that wall soft, and you make head holes there, but they're gonna put a mirror and pop the mirror instead, I guess. And that actually works out better. I actually really like that because that means the guy in janitor can actually hug the corner and hold stock hop in safely without getting wallbang from the soft wall. I actually kind of fuck with that. I kind of fuck with that. It's not that bad. Yeah, you can also hold hatch drop from lockers. Yeah, it's just a better smoke. It's a better smoke shot. Virtus Pro another default square take. I really like the fact that Virtus are going for like just defaults, slow defaults over and over and over. It's the perfect way to counter out the majority of these EU teams, especially G2. G2 is a little bit more advanced, but a lot of these EU teams like play styles completely rely on hero plays. Here comes the A charge on that mirror. Ooh, tube to freeze the fucking hard breach charge on the mirror. Oh, to wait for the smoke to dissipate, but it still goes off. It missed. The smokes cover the aces so that people from Trump can't shoot it off. Now Alamal's in the shits. Almost absolutely in the shits. This is why you ban Hibana Ace. Now they're opening E3 wall, which, you know, I haven't seen this wall open in like a million years. Was it a huge blunder to ban these two operators? It might have been a huge fucking blunder, chat. It might have been the biggest blunder ever, actually. Seems just AIDS. Good morning, Spirit Michelle.
They're just waiting for the moment here now.
Oh, they had the bandits to trick it, but they still got E3 open. That's so tragic. Wait, they had bandits, so they didn't even trick. They didn't trick Danny Wall. Was he tricking like Stockwell? What was his job right there? What was Bandit's job right there? Stop! Oh my God, they're planning. Hello? What? Huh? 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 Why are there two people underneath? You had Archive's Teller's control. What did it? Did we have a BP? What was the point of?
But he was a bit too late to react. My God, have they paid the price? Pasha, top-rated player for this team over the last month, is cleaning up in this round and in this game. Really,
I can't tell if G2's not informed or not.
Canisters of the glass and the smoke canisters of the smoke, as well as a couple of C4s. It actually may well give them the air of Granada.
That was a good C4. Doki's been really accurate with these C4s. Doki's really good at sound C4ing. That was really good, and that also lets him stay in Archive Tellers a bit longer. No, he's gonna fall. Okay.
And this round, he's not even on the Valkyrie, Tim.
Still getting the job done though, manages to find his man, and that's the opening kill that I feel G2
Bet they beat Secret. Yeah, I know G2 beat Secret, but the thing is, I wouldn't classify Secret. Now, no offense, I love Twister. I think he's an amazing coach. I think what he's doing over at Secret is amazing. He's taking a bunch of essentially rookies and transforming them into a consistent international team. That is insane, right? I don't think they're on the same level as Virtus Pro in terms of international performance or expectations, just because, at least from a competitive standpoint, Secret's entire game plan rely on kind of a very one-dimensional identity, where if that identity doesn't work, if Mowgli doesn't pop a perk and fucking run in and hit a gap and like drops a million kills, I don't think, or you know, Savage on the blitz doesn't go crazy like on a very fast pace, I don't think they succeed. Whereas I think Virtus and like Falcons, they can play a wide range of styles, you know. So that diversity and strategical identity is what I think puts Virtus Pro, and even though they're like Secret is top 3, like they're number 3, like in my opinion, like obviously not counting G2, because we're looking at before G2 came into the league. I think Virtus and Falcons are like on a different tier than Secret, but then Secret's also on a different tier from the rest of the EU. There goes the smoke again, but we have Chanka this time. We have Chanka to stop the plants. For the moment, if they hit Stompn, as an operator, then this will catch Virtus Pro completely off guard. They'll have to go for a separate type of plant. They'll have to go for a smoke plant. They'll have to use a Ying to blind this guy in red and then plant on the bomb or something. Here comes the first Ying. 20 seconds left. All the Goyles are still there. They're fucked. I honestly think Virtus Pro have fucked this round. They should be. Like, here's the thing. Virtus Pro should have lost. This is a lost round for Virtus Pro on paper. On paper, this is a completely lost round. How the fuck? No, you gotta win this, G2. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, he's Fuse Shield. There's Fuse Shield. Like, there's no way you lose this. And you have a flank. This should be a G2 round. If this isn't a G2 round, I go into the toilet and I fucking eat my own shit. Okay, thank fucking God. Holy shit. It's so scary every time. That was like, dude, 20 seconds left. The Goyles are still up, bro.
It's hard to deal with, however,
dude, Goyo's still up at 20 seconds left. That should be your round lost right there. Just straight up. Flash off the ATM's lurk. This is Archive Tellers, okay?
Maybe G2 off the back of that tack timeout.
Is he gonna just straight up skip? He's gonna just skip. He's gonna try to walk up the red staircase? Oh, he saw one. Is he going for a side kill or top 4 kill? Let's see.
Yeah, I think that's a tough ask once VP get on defense with bank,
Top made on
especially,
E2.
you know, as we've said, their favourite map, they're gonna be rock solid, we would expect. Bravo drone, already been taken out once, goes in again, looking for a little
I know the Chunk lineup, their default.
Gets a bit of intel. He's going to grab a bit of utility as well.
It's 2 Tachanka fires. One doesn't deny the whole thing. You have to bounce one off the little panel at the top of the ceiling and then one on like the door. Well, they went off the ceiling, so
they're going to have to deal with the top floor
going
first.
for repelling off this. No, they're not. They're trying to
Nades
clear
coming in
out.
towards Alamo. He's in that janitor position again.
Yeah, Pasha dog engagement with side player.
Oh, Virtus Pro are just struggling a bit more, but it doesn't
Oh, he's in
matter.
sight.
They're just going to rush
He's
onto
fully
the
in
side.
sight.
And
He's
Pasha,
fully
he
in
can
sight.
just
Now that
conceal
now the
right
top floor
now.
has to look down into Cypher. Now G2 starts moving. And now we're moving into a phase of a round where G2 have to look for the side guy, so they can't focus all their eyes on the top entry anymore. That's what Pasha's doing right now, and he's staying alive so incredibly well. Oh, and he got 2. That's insane, man. That's insane, man! This guy's insane, man! That's why he's the #1 player in EU right now. So before, Fett was the #1 rated player on my previous video when they played against BDS. Now it's Pasha. He's got like a 1.6 rate. Holy shit. Dude, this is like the first time. This is the first time my channel points have not been in favor of like the more popular team. This is actually the very first time my channel points have not been in favor of Stompn in my channel. Holy shit. That was a good. Oh, fucking Twitch got it. That was good. They paired the Twitch drone with the ace. That's a really good Cade trick by G2 though. I see why they didn't left the Hibana ace up. They're relying on Cade tube. Cade tube, Bandit tube on this top floor side to keep it all closed. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Because he knows if he peeks his head up above the parapet,
why?
it's likely to be removed. Just like always does to Doki. 5 versus 4. And
oh, they're too fidgety, man.
What
did Literacy for?
Make it look easy, Tim, is the key one. And the best part about that, they only committed 1 Selma. Last time they
Stop it 0-4, bro.
G2 still got suckered into focusing on that 1 Selma and looking at what they could do about it, which is what let the shot drone get in and do its work. Always has still got 2 Selmas to make use of here if they want to try it again. Not that I think they really need to.
So it just looks like G2 still have a lack of composure problem that they need to fix.
Difficult. They're going to have to send one on the backside like they're trying to do here. There's still a lot of pressure they can start applying as the first stock will be cool comes out. This is when the moves begin.
I'm not sure how
the guy in Trump, I think they know he's there too. Look at these entries, man. And you see how everyone on G2 is dying 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. I think it's easy. Yesterday they looked better with the refrag. Yesterday they looked better with the refrag versus the team they played against, but the team they played against were also dog shit that were easier to refrag. I have a good example of this refrag shit. Hold on, right here. Right here, chat. Right here, chat. Because like, look, right here. Okay, look at Ashen. Look at Ashen. He's got gridlocks on him. He's got fires on him. And then look at what he does to my team. This was back when we played against SSG, right? He's getting cleared. He's getting triple swung. And then he gets a triple kill. He kills 3 people. Okay, it didn't show it at first, but Gunner killed. I think he swung someone before. I think he swung the guy in the rappel first. Yeah. Either way. That looks like Beast Coast was all running at him at the same time, like the guy in the rappel throwing all of the util, and then 3, 2, 1 we go, right? That was the biggest thing I yelled at my team for. That was horrible refrag. Right? That was horrible. Even though it looks like to you guys that everyone timed everything the util together, to me, that was the most desynced 3, 2, 1 ever. We didn't even 3, 2, 1. Right? And I yelled at my team. It's like, it has to be 3, 2, 1. You have to say who has contact first, and then off their contact, who has swing off this. There's nuance to it. Right? It's when it gets to the better teams, it's split tiny 0.0 fractions of seconds on the refrag. So maybe you're swinging after your teammates like you should be, but are you doing it at the exact same time, right? The way to think about it is Shaiko cannot get a 3K on you if you triple swing him perfectly. If you triple swing Shaiko perfectly, he cannot get a triple kill on you. That was beautiful by Virtus Pro. So what G2 are doing is they have Rooney gates on top of the hatches, and then they can stand on tables to keep them active. This table right here, the server table that you just saw him look at, they can vault onto that table. When they drop off, the Rooney gate activates again, and then the hatch gets, whatever's on the hatch gets burned by the Rooney gate. They put a drone on the hatch, and then they pulled out the Maverick torch, and then he moved up the hatch, meaning they only had to burn a drone and not a hard breach charge. That was genius. They still don't have enough to go for server breach, so they still have to use the Mav. You did good. Thank you for the sub, and Jonah. I appreciate you, but
has replaced himself now. Going to take a little pot shot there, but it's not going to do the job. The map gets the hole open. Nitro goes out the wrong way. Won't be successful. G2, they've not done bad.
That's why you don't like. That's why pop-off games against good teams are very hard
Is going to come now.
and impressive, right? Because their refrag is so incredibly good. They really love this fuse. 40 seconds though. 3 smokes, 2 smokes actually. This is actually very decided. G2 can reasonably go for this execute here. I mean Virtus Pro. Oh my god! Oh my god! He shot the smoke out of midair. Is that a good posty? There's a little bit of a. Oh, they have 3 people. They can hold blue hatch posty, and sight hatch posty. Oh no! You have to time it together. Time to swing together. Time to swing together. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You have to 3, 2, 1 it together perfectly. Otherwise, little disconnects like that will happen. Otherwise, little disconnects, and then you have post plants.
Him down, and Virtus Pro go 5-1.
Which they aren't again. Virtus Pro banned the Sense and the Montane instead. Wait, they use the Clash to hit dirt. They used the Clash to kill dirt. Dude, yo, who was saying, oh, we're never gonna see runouts with Clash in Pro League? Come on. What'd I tell you? Shark, thank you so much for the ads. Appreciate you, man.
You've got on it as quickly as you have, and you just kind of go in for it.
Good element. Yeah. I think Bank is attacker side, so I think G2 still has a chance. Don't give up hope yet, Chad. This is the best of one, yes. G2 take a really fast map control. This is actually really good. This is really good. Their pace is good. I mean, they get fucked completely by a lurker right here in Archive Cellars, but I'm assuming they have a drone already. I'm assuming their drone game is good. Their pace on this clear is very good. Stop at 0-5, but I'm sure he'll eat up again on attack. Don't worry about him.
They try and push in on that top side. So looking good. For G2, I'm leaning in towards those 2 operators that we see teams like Falcons running off.
I think it's just easier to create attack win conditions right now on Bank than defense. I think defense win conditions are too predictable as opposed to attack win conditions are more relatively brand new meta. So therefore, because of the about ace man, so I think therefore it's like it's easier to create a unique attack win condition. Not a lot of people know how to deal with. Barricade on the bottom blue with the Clash. He's gonna play solo behind the server rack. He's gonna play solo behind the server rack and pray to God that the enemy doesn't clear him out with nades or anything. And then he can put down his shield, and then like they have crossfire. So it's all on Shepard. It's all on Shepard. This entire round is on Shepard. Pasha 11-3. Shepard's 6-1. Always 6-1. Holy fucking shit. It's actually everyone but Joystick and Dan, the 2 fraggers, going crazy. Or actually no, Pasha's a fragger. I lied to your fucking asses.
It's going to be Joystick looking to hold on from there. Smoke targets about Demos, so we're moving into the pressure cooker now.
Oh my god, he's fighting this against 2 people too. It's crazy. Look how scared G2 is to take the gunfight on this guy. This is a good execute by G2. This is good. They're gonna pinch garage. They're gonna roar off. This is a really creative strat. They're gonna roar off this door and then run out the guy garage. I really like this. They're gonna roar off these 2 doors and then run out the guy garage. This is good. This is great. They're isoing the garage player. Yep. I like this a lot. I actually like this a lot. That's a really good strat by G2. Really good attacks. Yeah, this is what I mean by it's easier to create attack win cons. All the defense strats are still ancient. Still the same win cons as like a million years ago. All the attacking strats are new. So it's hard to like anticipate what you're doing against them. Blast gets plant down. This should be freeze. It should be free as fuck.
And now the diffuser is down. This is going to be hard for Virtus Pro to navigate.
This should still be free. They have double hatch. They have double hatch control. The only chance Virtus Pro have is they put down the shield to block off the angles and then long arm the bomb. Yep. Good strat by G2. Fantastic kill. Thank you so much for the ads.
A knockout punch by any means to Virtus Pro. It is a serious body blow. That's going to knock.
Might be attacker side him. That's just as simple as it is. It might be attacker. Right. Running back on the basement. This time with the echo smoke instead of the Clash.
Towards the Dockery and the Deimos. That's the way they're working through the map and forcing
Clash once again on the open area layer.
That map control that they might otherwise establish.
I'm very interested at Virtus Pro. I love they looked away from their run the same trap a million times. Idea.
No one looking to get
he has to fall now. He has to fall now. He has to fall now. He has to fall now.
Defensive half for G2. It is very reserved and very withdrawn. They kind of want to play G2 at the time game.
Now they play full bunker.
Before we got into the game, G2 can be quite an explosive team. Sometimes very unpredictable. Sometimes that goes the right way. Sometimes it doesn't. But I never really think of them as a slow team here, especially when EML is running around in the blitz and they've got.
They don't even have a blue stairs layer. Holy shit! Wait, what?
Didn't end up needing the first one.
No one's playing in
security.
security. I mean,
was
And
cleared
blue.
out instead, simply by Virtus.pro deciding enough's enough. We're gonna.
He's gonna freeze his hatch. He's freezing the side hatch with the tube right now.
Thanks while they start to get the hatches here.
This is gonna delay time. So the tube right here delays 30 seconds, right? For 24 seconds to be precise.
At the beginning of the round,
And then the Goyo's gonna delay another 30 seconds, and then the smoke's delay another 30 seconds, and then that goes. So like once again, if Virtus.pro play perfect fucking siege, if Virtus.pro play perfect fucking siege, then they win this round, right? Against server execute. But G2 might go for a backside here. Might go for a flood. Yeah, they have no bodies blue side. They don't want to go blue side at all. It's just whether or not Virtus.pro can read the fact that G2 are going for the backside vault execute. Here comes the Yings. They know. I think they know.
It's an ADS. Not super ideal. Don't know how the second one did, but the first one didn't. But here we go.
I think they know.
And nothing is really
Virtus.pro moving around. This is going to be completely dead even 5v5 execute.
Now we start the march on forward. Here he comes.
Oh! The melee!
Knife comes on through. He's got to be so careful here, but gets away with the kill. Still one more.
This is good by G2. This is good swing together. This is good coordination.
Stepping on force, but no.
Fucking bloodbath. That was good. That was really good. Didn't go for the server execute. They used the util perfectly. That was good. Yep. G2's attacks look good. G2's attacks look really good.
Team Empire obviously evolved.
This is winnable, chat. Fucking go, Stomp. 1 in 6. He's already back in it. He got his first kill. That's all you need. All you need is one. All you need is one, bro. All you need is one.
Couldn't make it happen. Switch tight at the 6th, and I believe they won the 6th one to send it to overtime. But that's at least that persistence and that stubbornness has definitely gone away. Only seen that Lockers picked up twice there, lost twice in rope, so we now step ourselves away to the top floor. And I'm with you, Tim. This is where we've got to see how things play out. It's all good making it work on the downstairs twice, but top floor is a very, very different story. Virtus.pro were almost mechanical at getting this cleared out. There was very little that G2 could do to stop them.
Fast windows execute out smokes.
Yeah, it's been a great 2
Fast windows executes. Here we go. Smoke, Yings, flood in. Bomb flies in, goes for the plant. Bomb flies in. Dan goes down. Good, G2. Good by G2. Good.
Surely going to hold on to this. They do. The plant is successful, and the little rush tactic has worked. And don't forget, getting out of the windows.
I mean, if they have a guy in lobby, they can go low-key, like, kill the guy next to site. Oh, that was really big by Alamau. That was huge. That was huge. Alamau made a huge fucking play because Virtus.pro just needed to keep that guy in lobby, put the thing next to the bomb, and oh, why did he fucking why did he do that? Why did he go for the kill? That was huge by Alamau though, because all VP had to do was kill the guy in sight. Then the guy in the lobby denies the windows for the entire time while your teammate sticks to the defuse. Alamau, by being the guy in sight, he knows that if he dies in sight, he loses the round. If the lobby guy lives, they lose the round. So he runs at the lobby guy. That was huge by Alamau. Yeah, let's fucking go, G2. Let's fucking go. This is huge. And then they ban Clash. And then they ban Clash here, and then Virtus.pro have nothing. This is big. This is big. 1 in 7. He's all right. He's all right. He's a great player, bro. Chat. He's a great player. It's just this is his first taste of like fucking world-class siege, right? Okay, his team's doing good. The strats are good. He's doing his job. They're winning attacking rounds. It doesn't matter. G2 good pacing on the clear right now.
I agree with you. I think
now, Virtus.pro bring the Chonka and the smoke. Double wall denial.
A time to slow things down, but for the time being, they go on.
Why the mute? You just banned Grim. Why the mute? Oh, is it for Demos tracks? They're that scared of getting pinged. Wow, that's so interesting that Virtus.pro brought the mute to counter Demos and banned Grim as opposed to the Yings and the Smokes. In my head, the Yings and the Smokes are fucking them over more. But I guess in their head, they don't want to get pinged so they can stay still.
Whereas on the fence, they just look a little bit lost at sea. It's complete shock and awe from G2. It's Virtus.pro kind of like a deer in the headlights. They don't know what's going on at the minute.
What I will give, as I think it says more about the attacking prowess of both teams than it does so much the defensive weakness.
Both teams are just really good at a fucking attack here.
Well, we've seen like one defensive round win or game. I don't think a defender are just bad. I honestly think a lot of it comes down to how good and how organized both teams.
Now we'll see whether the pings, if Virtus.pro is correct, are the pings fucking them over, or are the Yings fucking them over? The pings are the Yings, chat. The pings are the Yings. No server control. So they're basically entirely relying on Smoke and Chonka and Goyo and Echoes. Or no, not Echoes. But here's the problem. with the smoke walls, with the Ying, you can actually go anywhere to plant in sight. Without a warden on the site, you can actually plant anywhere. You can run to the bomb chassis, you can run to vault on top, you can run to the bomb chassis, you can vault on top of the desks, you can plant anywhere. So G2 have the upper hand here in terms of plant spot. They have Capital, they have Ying. They still have this upper hand. I think Virtus.pro blundered in terms of what they think. And they don't even have a mute jammer for this guy. 30 seconds left. G2 are going to go for a crazy flood. Doki's trying to fight main stairs. Here we go. C4. Top smokes out everything. Ying's come through. G2 have to kind of pause here. They're smoking everything. They're smoking every drop. G2 have to pause. Pasha gets his. Oh, the Goyles are good actually, but good entry by Doki. Huge entry by Doki. Huge. It's absolutely huge by Doki. This is big from Doki. This is so big from Doki. Oh no, Dan! 1v2. 1v2, Dan. Does Dan have it? Oh, Doki, where are you? Oh! Holy shit. Holy shit.
He'll certainly be
Doki's the fucking king.
Experience, I think.
Alright. Open area, the tertiary site. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, they went for a fast kill. Oh, and the wall bang always. Oh no.
It was all going right for them, and then they tried another one of those aggressive maneuvers to get on into sight, and it has not worked out. VP were ready for it, and you've got to say there's a bit of you.
Cool to think of this other than the Cooper, think of the ads, everyone think of the ads, singing think of the ads. That's the risk. That's the risk of fast pushes. So like so here's the thing. The basement executes were actually all flawless. Right? Every single one of those was a flawless execute because they still require setup time to get in position to do the smokes and the fast entries. Those were perfect. The thing with the CEO execute and that rush just happened just now, these are risky. That's the nature of the game of these type of rushes. So only a couple of them work until... Hello? 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 What the fuck? Only a couple of them work until it just becomes telegraphed and predictable. I'm very surprised Virtus.pro are not bringing more traps other than just Fenrir. Oh, but Doki though, Doki's still up. But Doki's still fucking up. Oh my god, the ISO with the fire extinguisher. Oh, it doesn't matter. 3v3. Doki's so fucking huge for his team. The fact that he walked up main stairs and killed the top 4 players, even it back onto the 3v3, that's insane. They don't have necessarily the util necessary for execute now because it's so heavily relied on the smokes. I mean, they could get a heartbeat charge up on the kitchen wall.
They can't lose it.
Doki's genuinely fucking carrying this team right now.
Including an echo on the side of Virtus.pro, but Shepard takes.
Damn, Stompn 1 and 9, man.
Stompn, however,
Doki's the him. Doki's the king. Doki's the fucking king. Doki's dead though.
But it's all up to Shepard. He finds one. Can he find both of them? It's two in the right.
Oh! Dude, Doki is actually fucking solo carrying his team. He's not even finding gaps. He's running into crossfires and just shitting on people.
And honestly, I think it's going to require another big moment from a big player. Shepard was that guy in the last round. It's been Pasha throughout much of the game as well. We've got to see something spectacular come out of this.
So last time that G2 won this site, it was on the back of a blitz plant. They got in there aggressively, straight in and started putting that diffuser down. It was one of their kind of rush plays. They're not going to be doing that this time. Alamau is on the knock.
Wait, was there a fucking Maestro cam in stock? How did they get it off?
Gets himself an opening kill.
Oh my god, there is a Maestro cam in stock shooting off the aces. That's insane.
But G2 doing something.
They have a Maestro cam in lock. Wow, wait. They have Maestro cams to shoot the breaches off stock.
Rather than pushing in aggressively with that shield to throw the
oh, they got the Maestro. They have Maestro in stock and a Maestro in lobby to shoot off the E3 bridge. That is insane.
Doki's not usually a plan.
Hello? Are you moron? Don't walk into the nade. Wait. Control. Why do you...
They've used both nades and that evil eye
Wait.
still in sight, sat in the back corner, can see everything happening inside of it.
Wait.
And then get rid of any hard breach
Control.
might get used to try and clear off the janitor wall, for example.
Oh, he has one more bandit. Okay, just look at the wall open. Never mind. It works. It works. It works. I thought he trolled with the nades. I was like, that guy's still
I love
there.
how tense this is. We're halfway through the round and neither wants to kind of
Holy fuck,
lose
this
it
match
for
is so
trying
tight.
to
You
win
can
it.
feel the tension on
Not
both
going
sides,
in as
bro.
aggressively, both
Davey
sides
Valkyrie, thank you
just
for the sub,
happen to
Joda ads,
hold
man.
the
Appreciate
lines
you.
For the time being, G2 slowly maneuvering, positioning
Oh my
themselves,
god.
jostling for that map control while Virtus Pro just
They have stock
dig in
control, they have
and
stock.
wait for the fights
Good,
to
first
come, and
pick,
they
Doki.
will. And Doki manages to get the opener onto Dan. First blow goes to G2.
Look how
Oh,
long
it's such a long time since I've seen just a default top square take, bro, because of this. They have stock control, they just need Jenny control, now they can go for plant. Oh, Alamau on the lurk is so big. I think he's gonna win this. I think. Oh no, is he making the wrong spot? Oh, the trade! It's traded. Stompn's gonna pick him up. Stompn's gonna pick him up. Stompn's gonna pick his boy up.
Get away with it, and will be able to get his captain back alive.
That's really big from Stompn. Not only does
3v5.
he manage to
G2 massive man
create that
advantage.
distraction,
Now they need to
Alamau
close
gets
out.
the kill, he's there
Always
to
is the
put
next
him
target
in
inside a
the
janitor.
5 versus
Once
3.
they kill always, they can
Surely
go for
now
plant.
G2 can get this done and give us a few
Nice trade. That was
extra
huge.
rounds of magic.
That should be a
Always
pretty
will
much
be
round
down.
win for
He
them.
manages to find
Never mind. What is he looking at?
Is it Shepard, Pasha? One each,
Shepard?
excuse me. One versus two now.
Oh, no.
G2. 15 seconds left to go.
Are they playing for kill? What are they playing for?
Look who it is, Des.
What are they playing for?
Oh,
G2 overtime. G2 overtime.
Looking really an awful lot like how Virtus Pro might play things. Of course, operator-wise on the attack, it is, I'd say, unique to Virtus Pro. Very rarely do you see Sledge getting picked up. Very rarely do you see Fuse getting picked up, but they make it work time and time again.
Doki said I'm hiding. That's insane.
Make use of things like the strike. I mean,
Holy
down in
shit,
this case, making
Doki's
use
having
of
a
it.
blast.
I've
Alpha,
seen
thank you for the
Face
sub,
make
Joda
an awful
ads.
lot, and I've
That's
seen
what
a few
this
of
game's
them
all
play.
about, man. Having
Yeah,
fun.
you guys play,
W
strike
Doki,
with
man.
the
Maybe he's
most
like EU Gavin before Gavin was Gavin. Maybe Gavin's an NA Doki, actually.
Honestly ridiculous, and that might sound counterintuitive because you're losing the primary gadget, but it's the fact that you get 2 sets of secondary. They can just do everything you need.
The hatch is
strike,
open
whether it's
at
looking towards,
145.
bringing along the heart breach, whether it's looking towards the nades to clear away utility, stock breach, you name it. They can do everything you need.
What we're seeing a great example of in a couple of the shots that we've seen so far of Virtus Pro and their
Clear onto the utility on blue side.
We talk about where
C4 coming through to get the map. Is that good? Oh, you gotta shoot your own electricity off first. No. What a waste.
You know what they're going to do. They are just so mechanically skilled at doing it that it will be difficult to stop them.
Virtus Pro get the hatch open. They also have blue control now. 1 minute left. Can they drone this out? They didn't know it's clear. Nope, it's not clear. There's a guy on blue stairs. They have to get this guy. And then the hatch is Goyo's good. Popping the Goyos now is very, very good. Oh, big damage taken on the Laura though. How are they going to go for this kill?
Them on time, but Lyra getting a little bit ambitious.
They're going to have to go for a hatch drop, it seems.
And Virtus Pro,
and they do it without dying to anyone holding a crossfire on this. Oh, big blunder! Big fucking blunder!
He shows a shoulder to him.
Now it's all to the Chonkas.
For free.
Where is Virtus Pro gonna plant?
We've seen so many of them in that first half. They are nearly impossible to stop.
Papa's got the lineup. That back main stairs player is so important for Virtus here. He has to be able to kill Stompn some way or another. Wait, but oh, there was a gap last time. Is there a gap this time? Is there a gap this time? There's no way. There's a gap! There's a gap! There's a gap! There's a gap! The fucking gap on the fire! Oh no!
That was the element that I picked up on Stompn. Had to make sure they were in the right place. Couldn't do it. Blaz manages to find Dan, but it's 4 versus 3. G2 have got 30 seconds left to save themselves.
It's a lot to do against 4 players as well, so you don't see Virtus Pro losing from that position, not when there's a shield staring at them and feeding all the information they need. Gonna have to go aggressive, but look at that, there's one on the hatch as well, believe it. Shepard gets himself the one, there'll always be a second, and there's a shield in his face at the same time. Pasha's back to fragging ways, and they get the shutdowns they need. G2 now on the back foot. And Virtus Pro need a single round to take the 2 points they need, I believe, if they win this next round, would also jump them over G2 in the standings. Sure. I mean, the problem is I have, or the concern I have, is that sometimes G2 have found the entry in a round and still gone on to lose it anyway. other thing about, you know, in this case, it's been when Joystick has gone down early on, the G2 have then pressed on the attacking side admittedly and got themselves ahead. On the other side of things, it's not been so pretty.
G2
so
instant fucking open area control again.
is the crucial one to look for.
Virtus Pro don't roam at all, bro. They're still trying to force this, like, ridiculous. Honest to God, at this point, I think it's a little bit ridiculous how much they're trying to force this basement site.
It feels like a slower approach to the round, but I'm just a little bit nervous it's going to play into how Virtus Pro want this round to play out. They want to match their slow style. G2 have found success being fast this round.
I think Virtus Pro are like over fucking forcing this. Are they gonna play a harder blue layer this time? Is that what their adjustment is? Maybe that's their adjustment. Is they're gonna play Shepard on this fucking blue stairs perma. Here goes in the garage pressure with the Osa. You have a Goyo TCSG fighting it. Wow, that is ass. Yeah, he's fucked here. This is good. This is G2 sided. He needs to get a teammate to help him. He needs a crossfire. He needs to have a crossfire. Otherwise, he's fucked. Oh my god, Shepard kills on blue. They can't go for this clear anymore. Wait, Shepard's got it. Shepard's got it. Shepard's got it. They have a drone on him, though. Is it the only one fighting him? Oh, no, they have a pinch. Okay, he's dead now. He's dead now. Holy shit. He's dead now. Thank God. They have 2 garage, 2 blue. So they have no one hatch. If they count bodies. Oh, Virtus Pro should have doubled up. Virtus Pro is too stationary on this. Wow. Let's go, G2. Let's go. This is good, but yeah, Virtus Pro are so stationary. They just let everyone play solo for no reason. Who at the bomb? Alamo? How much time left? How much time left? Can you plan or no? He sprints through, gets on the plant spot. Nice, G2, 7-7. Oh my fucking god, this game is so stressful. Oh my god.
Kind of up and down performances, you know, a lot of emotion, a lot of energy.
Holy fuck. Okay, here comes that Mira. Here comes that Mira. Here comes that Mira. For denying the breach, for denying that blue plant. They have the chance. Remember, their lineup is imperfect. Their lineup is fucking perfect. What is with these teams forcing the basement over and over? I feel like they've had so much more success on different sites. Both these teams are so fucking stubborn about winning this basement site, bro. They have the lowest, I think the lowest win rate on sites on both teams is this basement fucking site, bro. Like, what is the point?
It feels so ridiculously long ago.
No more fuse, but the ace instead. I think they might have read into the Mira. Because the ace can actually get a breach on the side of the Mira. Oh, very attackers out of map, I guess, bro. Holy shit.
It was a bit of a blip, a little bit of a sanctuary in the middle of a desert, you might call it.
18 kills, Pasha. Jesus Christ. 15 kills, Doki.
I think you're still hard pressed to believe that you're going to see
that's unlucky on his Twitch drone right there.
Almost be step. Virtus Pro's remarks to the
We're
ones
playing
who
in blue.
transform things a little bit here.
Virtus Pro have got themselves set up on the roof for the time being. They will start.
Almost opening kill.
Doki nearly gets himself taken
out.
Needs to be careful. They are really.
Damn, they fucking scared of him. They're fucking scared of that guy. They fell off the room off that, bro. Dude, my heart's actually beating. This game is intense as fuck. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like honest to God, that was like a very solo engagement. Pasha took. They could have double swung him because they had E2 control. They could have swung him in the double door, gotten the kill on him, and they probably would have on an earlier round. But because this is the last fucking round of the fucking match, I think that made him play a little more uptight.
It's happened, what, at least
Goyo's on the hatch, just stops the Maverick from having it for too long. I think they know. They know it's clear. They have to get the hatch open first to make sure they don't get peeked from above, though. Or from the site itself. They have to get hatch open first. Time is on G2's side. They have all the smokes. They have all the smokes. They have 2 barrows. They still have Goyo's on the site. Time is on G2's side for sure. Right now, strategically, this is G2's round, especially if he can land the C4 on the Mav. This time, there's no Cade Claw on the hatch. He could C4 this Mav if he really wanted to.
Through the hatch, through everything ahead of it. But can Virtus Pro do the same? 5 versus 5. 1 minute left to go. No opening kill yet. But again, it's the same job that they've been doing throughout. Clearing that utility. We see the Vulcan canisters moving away. But if you remember, we've seen this lineup before. Tachanka, Goyo, Smoke, just trying to throw all the denial that they can at that plant spot. The question is,
oh my god, alright, here we go.
hit the mark hands this time, G2.
Oh, they got an ace in the mirror. That's huge, actually.
Off the side,
That's huge,
bounces
actually.
down towards that
But now
middle
Laura
spot.
plays a
Should
better
be able to
spot
stop
because
it.
he
They've
shouldn't
also
be
got
playing
these
red
C4s
for
as
that.
well. 1 C4 now, don't forget. Plus
Pasha, if Laura's doing the
Bounce
default wall, like default lineup, then Pasha can wallbang him from the staircase. Where is he gonna throw the smokes from? Always is getting hurt now. It looks like the fires are actually working this time.
Always went in for the plant there, took a bunch of damage. He's going to do exactly the same. We can see
Oh my god, 18 seconds left. This is G2 sided. This is very G2 sided. He shot this. Oh, wait, no. He's close. He's close. Oh, G2, let's go, G2. G2, big kill by Doki. Doki pushed under the hatch. Doki's doing so crazy.
Doki's had another huge moment with a triple. Blast closes it out, and G2 take a hard-fought win.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Game of the fucking stage. Monkeys Manly. Parzival match. Thank you for the sub at Jodo ads. They finally get a basement defense. Oh.
Crazy backstab coming out of that one. Absolutely magical, and why not a little celebration kiss? Never a bad thing either. For G2,
Doki is a demon, bro. Doki went under the fucking hatch to win that.
Holy
shit.
One single round.
That's honestly.
Alright, chat. Oh my god. Cinema fucking game. That's game of the fucking season. What about what a fucking comeback, boys. Chat, that was insane. That was such a good game. Don't hate on Stompn too much. He's just getting started. You know, a little bit of composure, but right, he'll regain it, bro. He's got world-class players on his team. What a fucking game. G2 now have cemented themselves up there with the likes of Falcons and Virtus.pro. I think that proves it, especially since it's only a one mapper. And the BO3s will have a much better map pool. It's looking good for them internationally. Honest to God, if they keep playing the way they play, dude, it's looking fucking good for them. That's been it for me.